You too. It's your boy JJ the Specialist, man. Hey, I'm here to give you 5 reasons why working a 9 to 5 can benefit your business. Now, I know some of you out there like me. Y'all work a 9 to 5 job, but you have your business on the side that you do. And so you might be torn between, should I just go full time with my business, or should I just focus on my career? How do I balance the two? And do they intertwine with one another? Well, they might not intertwine with one another, but your 9 to 5 can benefit your business on the side. Here's the reasons why. Number one, if you work in an industry like I do, then you work with a very diverse background of people. And when I say diverse, I mean diversity in all aspects. I mean, you have ethnic diversity, you have black culture, white culture, Latino culture, Asian cultures, all type of cultures, okay? You have men and women. You have people from all different types of backgrounds, okay? People that may have grew up like you grew up. Maybe people who have had a unfortunate or worse upbringing than you have. The reason I say all these things is because whatever your business offers, there's a market for it within the job that you work at. There's somebody who can use it, there's somebody that needs it, and there's somebody who is looking for that. And so right in your job alone, you have your first market to promote and find an audience that will need the services that you offer. And it's good because you go to this job every day. You go to this job, if not every day, weekly, and you get to see these people on many occasions. And so just in casual conversation, getting to know them, to establishing relationships, you could talk about your business just in conversation, not even trying to promote. And you'll be surprised who will come to you and let you know, hey, I need that. You know, I've been looking for somebody who does that. There you go. I'll give you an example. I had a coworker of mine. He does real estate investments. So he's doing wholesaling and he's about to jump into flipping. Well, I told him that I did wholesaling at one point, currently in school to get my license. And so he was like, really? You know, I was like, yeah, the wholesaling kind of slowed down and I just kind of got tired of the grind of it all. And so I'm gonna get my license to my wife. She has her license and, you know, she can help me and I think I can get a, you know, it'll be something good. And so once he heard I was getting my license, he was like, well, once you get your license, can you help me find, you know, homes? You know, I'll pay you, and if I need to, I can pay you like a bonus for, you know, your work. I was like, sure, of course I will. And so just that conversation we had, which wasn't initially about real estate, but just in conversation, we got to that point and he learned something new about me and decided, hey, I can really use your services. And so whenever I get my real estate license, that's a resource that I have that will benefit me and him. Another thing that you'll discover while working your 9 to 5, how it can benefit your business. Once again, in conversation and getting to know these people, you'll find out that they have businesses also that they do on the side. So what that does is it opens up the communication for ideas to be exchanged, for collaborations, for just networking, you know, with other people who they may know. And it all comes from just those relationships. People like to do business with people they like. And being that you've already established some type of rapport with these people, they have a semi-trust for you. You know, they have a comfortableness with you. And so knowing that they have businesses and you have businesses, this is a come together situation where y'all can take y'all businesses, put your ideas together and you know, make them bigger than what they were before. It's always good to collaborate. You know, a team effort can really bring a boost to your business. by getting new ideas and new resources and fresh faces that can come in and assist with what they do. Like, I had situations where my DJ business, people have come to me saying, hey, I have an event space that, we can use your services. And I've DJed at, numerous parties. I've had people come to me about opening up restaurants or little lounges, which I really don't really want to lounge or anything like that, but they've come to me like, hey, we can collaborate with this. Also, in my rental car business, I had people to come to me like, hey, I know a mechanic, he's a mobile mechanic. And so if you ever need something done, he can come to you. These are all things that I've established just while working at the hospital and just talking about, the business that I do. So this is something that you want to take into consideration when you have a business and you work a 9 to 5. Look at that 9 to 5 as an area that can benefit you, and this is one of the ways that it can do it. Another thing, if you work a job like I do, my job is it's a pretty big company, big corporation. And so usually with corporations, they have perk systems. With those perk systems or perk rewards, you get certain advantages, you get certain discounts, deals with all these different sponsoring companies or other companies that they do business with. Like my cell phone, I get a percentage off of my cell phone because of the company I work. If I was to go and want to go shopping, let's say for some workout equipment, well, there's a company that we have a discount with that I can go and get workout equipment with. So how this ties in with your business, well, whatever your business is, if you need computers, if you need any type of tools, office equipment, office supplies, your job normally has partnerships with other businesses that can help you and give you discounted rates on these things so you don't have to pay market value. This is huge because what this does is it cuts down your expense that you would normally have to pay a retail price down to a much lower rate, especially if you buy in bulk. Now it's cut even more because normally businesses give discounts for bulk. Well, just think now if you go through your employer and you buy bulk items, now you get the prices slashed even more. And so for someone has a business where they're in the office or they need certain supplies, they need certain tools, look to your HR and see if they have some type of perks, rewards, or deals, sponsorship going on with different companies so you can take advantage of that. Because one thing in business, we want to make as much money as possible. So we want to cut down our expenses. We want to cut down operating costs. We want to cut down whatever is eating at our money so we can keep more of it. This is big. This is huge. And if you want your business to grow, you have to have positive reviews. You have to have positive reviews. People have to say this experience, this service, this place was a positive feedback. It was a good experience. Customer service was great. They showed up. They were professional. They were on time. This is what your business has to have to continue to grow and to explode to whatever goal you want to get it to. And this can start right where you work, because when you do a service for somebody in your job uses your business, you want to make sure that they are satisfied, that they are pleased with the service that you provided from your business. You want to make sure that they are very, very pleased. You want them to go and talk about it to others so they can brag about, man, such and such, man, they treated me so well. I went in there professional. They got me what I needed. I was in and out, yada, yada, yada. Those positive feedbacks. And you want this to circulate to their network of people. Because now when they go to whatever unit they're in or wherever department they work in, they can say good things about you. And this builds trust. Now this builds more comfortableness with you on a business level. Like, hey, go do business with him. Go do business with him. Yes, I recommend him. He does well. He does good business. His people are well trained. They're nice. They're kind. They have integrity. Having integrity about your business. This is something that you definitely want to have, because this is one of the foundations of how businesses are built and continue to be built on to success. You have to have good feedback, and that can start right where you work in your job. And last but not least, man, use your job as motivation. You may love your job, and I'm not saying you're going to leave your job. Some of you are going to stay at your job for however long you stay in it. Cool. But use it as motivation, because at any given time, just know the job can take it away from you. The job can fire you at any given time. It can fold. It can lay off. Anything can happen. So you putting the time into your business is important, for the fact that the job is not really in your hands. The business is yours. You control it. And so I will use that as motivation to make sure that my business is framed correctly, that my business is successful, that I can make just as much money in my business than I can do in my job. Because unfortunately, we don't know what's going to happen with job market. We don't know when layoffs or cutbacks or any of that can happen. And mind you, this is not saying that the business will always be prosperity and everything gonna be all good. Things happen in that too. But the difference is you control your business. You don't control your job. Could you go get another job? Of course. But could you build your business and make it $1 million business? Yes, you can. Could you lose a lot in your business and build it back up? Yes, you can. All those things can be true, and all these unfortunate things can happen. But if I were you, and I think you on my channel because you probably like me, you want your business to be superior to your 9-to-5. So, man, if you're a person that's working a 9-to-5, man, don't complain. Don't complain about your job. Be thankful for your job. Show up, do your job to the best. But use your job as a stepping stone to propel your business. Use all those key things that I gave you for your job, at your job, to benefit the business that you have. Because, like I said, from my personal experience, man, my job has definitely gained me clients, and people have used my service just because of just me, just knowing me, and I don't go around just promoting my job, just talking about it. Yeah, I got this business, I got all that. I don't do that. But casual conversation with, certain groups of people, I might bring it up, or people that know me, my coworkers, they may talk to somebody like, hey, JJ got a rental car business, if you want to, get a rental car. And then people ask me about it. And so things spread, and I just want to make sure that my character, who I am, is showing up with integrity all the time. And that's going to reflect also with my business. I'm going to make sure that I give them the best service, that things are done right, and then things are done orderly. So, yeah, there you go. All right.